Hello DIYers, crochet enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial we will create this beautiful beginner friendly coaster. I'll be using multiple colors. It's a very easy pattern. The supplies you'll need for this, of course, is your favorite yarn. I chose a multicolored green very beautiful color, matched it with a yellow yarn and white yarn. Of course, you can use any yarn that you want, but these are the colors that I decided to use today. They're very soft. Love it. I'm going to be using a 5.5 crochet needle. I'll also be using a pair of scissors. Of course, you want to have a pair of scissors to cut your material, and I'll be using a yarn needle. It's optional, but it can help. The first thing we'll do is create a circle, or a magic circle, and chain one, and then we're going to add 2 more chains for a total of 3. 1, 2. This will count as our first double crochet. From here we'll double crochet 9 times into the circle. Next, we're going to take the tail and pull it to tighten the ring, or tighten the circle. And we'll find the very top of our first crochet, and we're going to slip stitch into the top of that crochet, and we're going to slip stitch one more time just to seal the circle. So we're going to start the second row using a different color, and I chose yellow. So I'm going to go to the top of one of the double crochet stitching at the very top. I'm going to grab the new color yarn and pull it through the top of the loop. Next, we'll grab the yarn and pull up your first loop. This will start your puff stitch. So in order to create the puff stitch, we're going to grab the yarn, go through the space, grab the yarn again and pull back through. I'm going to use this technique all the way around to create the second row. And this is your first puff stitch. You want at least 9 loops on your hook. You're going to grab the yarn and pull it through, all the way through. Grab the yarn again for the first loop and the second loop. So you want to chain 2. You're going to crochet again, grab the yarn, go through the space, grab the yarn again, pull through, grab the yarn for 2, pull through, grab the yarn again 3, grab the yarn 4, grab the yarn 5. In this, that was a mistake, so that should have been 4, but nonetheless it turned out the same. Chain 2, and we'll try it again in the next space. Grab the yarn, grab in the space, pull through. We'll do that again. We'll grab the yarn, go into the space, grab the yarn again, pull through 1, grab the yarn 2, grab the yarn 3, and grab the yarn 4, for a total of 9 lines, loops on your hook. And there we've created 3 puff stitch so far. We want 7 more, so we're going to continue the same pattern until you reach, get close to the end of your material. So we are close to the end. We're going to finish off this pattern, puff stitch pattern, and finish it off with a slip stitch into the top of the beginning of the second row. I really love this color. I tend to gravitate to it a lot, the yellow and the white. Those are some of my favorite combinations. And it's bright. It's brings a lot of color to whatever project you are completing. So we're going to create our ninth. I believe this is 9. Puff stitch, chain 2. Yeah, I think that's 9. Yeah, so this is the last one, number 10. So now we'll continue with our third row. We'll take our crochet needle, go into any hole, grab your third color, your yarn, and bring it through the hole. The next thing we'll do is chain 3. And this will count, the chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. We'll double crochet into the same space, and then we'll chain 3. We'll add 2 more double crochets into the same space to create our first cluster. And then we'll chain 2. We'll find our next space. I'm going to double crochet into that space twice. And we'll chain 3 and double crochet into that same space. After we chain 2, we'll find the next space and double crochet, 2 double crochet into the space, chain 3, and then 2 double crochet into that same space. So we've created our first 3 clusters. We're going to continue this design until we get close to the end. Now that we've reached the close to the end of our 3rd row, we will close off this 3rd row by slip stitching into the bottom of that 1st row, and then cut it off. And then you're left with a little tail. So this is the result of our coaster, and what I'm going to do, I like to tie them, but I'm going to, for the purpose of this video, I'll use tie this first and then use the yarn needle to tie the 2nd row into the back of the coaster. And either technique is fine. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Some people like to use the yarn needle, and others like to tie off the tail into the work. Whatever it's comfortable, whatever is pleasing to you, use that technique. There's no right way. I can say with the yarn needle that in some projects, in some cases, the yarn needle is best, and sometimes you can use your crochet hook to sew your tail back into the work. It's a little bit difficult. Again, it just depends on your project. It depends on what you're working on and what's aesthetically pleasing to your site. So if you're making this for yourself or for someone else, do what's comfortable for you. So we've created our beginner-friendly coaster, very pretty, using fall-like colors. You can use this for your coffee cup or your teacup. I hope you enjoyed making this. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you think. Happy crafting.